What's up, everyone? Today, we're doing something insane. Did you know some quarters in your pocket could be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars? That's right, a simple 25-cent coin could literally pay off your student loans or buy you a brand new car. Most people just see them as loose change, but some of these quarters are so rare, they're basically like finding a winning lottery ticket in your couch cushions. I was shocked when I learned about this, and I knew I had to share it with you guys. I've spent the last week digging through everything, talking to coin experts, and I'm going to give you the complete, fascinating history of the rarest quarters ever made. We're going from the very beginning, over 100 years ago, all the way to a mistake that happened in my lifetime that created a super valuable coin. We're not just going to tell you what they are, we're going to show you why they're so valuable, the crazy stories behind them, and exactly what to look for. This isn't just a boring history lesson. This is a treasure map. This is going to be one of the craziest videos we've ever made. By the end of this, you'll be able to spot a fortune from a mile away. I'm literally giving you the secret knowledge that could change your life. So, empty your pockets, raid your piggy banks, and get ready. Stay tuned to discover which rare quarters could change your life. Let's get into it. Alright, first up, we're rewinding the clock all the way back to 1916. This is the Standing Liberty Quarter, and it's an absolute legend in the coin world. Seriously, this thing is iconic. The United States Mint decided they needed a fresh new design, something that looked powerful and patriotic as World War I was raging in Europe. So they hired this famous sculptor, Herman Atkins McNeil, to create a masterpiece. And he did. He designed this incredible image of Lady Liberty, standing tall, holding a shield and an olive branch. It was beautiful, strong, and totally different from anything before it. But here's where the story gets wild. When the first version of this coin came out in 1916, it caused a massive scandal. You see, on the original design, Lady Liberty had one of her breasts exposed. People in the early 1900s completely lost their minds over it. Newspapers were writing articles, public decency groups were protesting. It was a huge controversy. They called it immoral and scandalous. The outrage was so intense that the United States Mint was forced to go back and change the design. In the middle of 1917, they released a new version where they gave Lady Liberty a coat of chainmail armor to cover her up. Because of this insane controversy, the original 1916 version is unbelievably rare. They only minted about 52,000 of them before they stopped production to change the design. To put that in perspective, today, they mint billions of quarters every single year. Finding a 1916 Standing Liberty is like finding a needle in a haystack the size of a planet. It was the first year of the design. It had the controversial bare breast feature, and the production numbers were tiny. It's the perfect storm for creating a super rare and valuable coin that collectors go absolutely crazy for. So how much is this scandalous little piece of metal worth? Well, even in terrible, worn-down condition, one of these could still get you a few $1,000s. But if you find one in good, uncirculated condition, we're talking big money. These have sold at auction for over $25,000. Imagine that, a single quarter worth more than a brand new car, all because of a design that was considered too shocking over 100 years ago. It's absolutely mind-blowing to think about. The history behind this coin is just as valuable as the coin itself. So the next time you see an old-looking quarter, you have to check the date. If you see 1916 and a Standing Lady Liberty, don't just toss it in a vending machine. Take a closer look. You need to check for the date, which is located on a pedestal beneath Liberty's feet. This is a key area because it was one of the highest points of the design and wore down really easily. Many of these coins have no visible date at all. A 1916 coin with a clear, readable date is the ultimate prize for a collector. It's the holy grail of this series. Okay, for our next coin, we're jumping forward to 1932. This year was a huge deal for America. It was the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birthday, and the country wanted to do something massive to celebrate. The original plan was to create a special, one-year-only half-dollar coin, but Congress stepped in and said, nope, we're changing the quarter permanently, and just like that, the Washington quarter was born, the same design we basically still use today. But this story isn't about just any Washington quarter, it's about the legendary 1932 D. The D on a coin stands for the Denver Mint, which is one of the places where the United States makes its money. Now, 1932 wasn't just Washington's birthday. It was also the absolute worst year of the Great Depression. The economy was in the toilet, people had no money, and there was very little need for new coins to be circulating. Because of this, the mints in Philadelphia and San Francisco produced a few million quarters each, which was already a low number. But the Denver Mint, they produced next to nothing. This is what makes the 1932 D. Washington quarter a key date coin, which is a fancy term for the rarest and most sought-after coin in a series. The Denver Mint only struck a measly 436,800 of these quarters. That is an incredibly small number, the second lowest in the entire series, and it was the very first year of issue. Think about it, a brand new coin design released during the worst economic crisis in American history, with an insanely low production number from one specific mint. It's a recipe for an instant collectible. Collectors and treasure hunters go absolutely nuts for this coin. For decades, people have been searching through coin rolls, estate sales, and old jars of change, all hoping to find that one magical coin with 1932 on the front and a tiny D on the back. Finding one in any condition is a major victory, but finding one that hasn't been worn down from being passed around for 90 years is the ultimate dream. These coins are true survivors of history, and their value reflects that epic journey. So, what's the price tag on this piece of history? A worn-out, beat-up 1932D can still easily sell for over $100. But if you have one in mint, uncirculated condition, get ready to have your mind blown. We're talking thousands of dollars. The record auction price for a top-quality 1932 D. Washington quarter is over $140,000. $140,000 for a quarter. It's one of the most legendary coins in American history, and it all started with a birthday party during the Great Depression. It's just unbelievable. Now for our final coin, we don't have to go back to the Great Depression or World War I. We're going to 2004. This is the story of the 2004 D. Wisconsin Extra Leaf Quarter. This happened during the 50-state quarters program, which you all probably remember. Everyone was collecting these, filling up those blue maps. The US Mint was pumping out billions of these coins. But at the Denver Mint, something went wrong, and they accidentally created a modern-day treasure that sent collectors into an absolute frenzy. The Wisconsin State Quarter features a design with a cow, a wheel of cheese, and an ear of corn. On the front of the corn, on the left side, there's a leaf. But on a very small number of these quarters from the Denver Mint, there's an extra leaf. It looks like a little line or a flaw, but it's a distinct shape. No one knows for sure how it happened. The main theory is that a mint employee was touching up the die, the stamp they used to strike the coins, and accidentally engraved this extra line onto it. This mistake created two different versions of the coin, the normal one, and the super rare extra leaf variety. For a while, nobody even noticed. These coins were just circulating around, being used in vending machines and grocery stores. Then, in December 2004, a coin collector in Arizona spotted it. The news spread like wildfire through online coin forums and collector magazines. It was a modern-day gold rush. People started frantically searching every single roll of Wisconsin quarters they could get their hands on. Bank tellers were being hounded by collectors, and people were buying up massive bags of quarters just for the chance to find one. Because this was a recent discovery on a modern coin, it created a collecting mania unlike anything seen in years. Everyone felt like they had a chance to find one. It wasn't some 100-year-old coin buried in a time capsule, it was potentially in your pocket right now. There are two versions of the error, a high leaf and a low leaf, depending on where the extra leaf appears on the corn husk. Both are valuable, but the low leaf variety is generally considered the more dramatic and sought after of the two. So, how much is this little mistake worth? When they were first discovered, people were selling them on eBay for hundreds of dollars. Today the hype has settled a bit, but they are still incredibly valuable. Depending on the condition and whether it's the high or low leaf variety, these error coins can sell for anywhere from $50 to over $300. That's an insane return for a 25-cent coin that was minted less than 20 years ago. It just proves that you don't need a metal detector and a shovel to find treasure. You just need to look closely at your change. So, there you have it, 3 quarters that could literally make you rich. From a scandalous design in 1916, to a Great Depression survivor, to a simple mistake made in 2004. It is absolutely insane that a 25-cent coin can be worth more than a house deposit. This is real, and these coins are still out there, waiting to be found. The next time you get some change from the store or find a quarter on the sidewalk, don't just ignore it. Take 2 seconds to look at it. You never, ever know. The treasure hunt is real, and it starts with your own pockets. Check your change. You might be sitting on a fortune. Go through your car's cup holders, that old jar on your dresser, your entire family's piggy banks. You could be the next person to discover one of these incredible pieces of history. The possibility is out there, and after watching this video, you now have the knowledge to find it. This is your chance to turn 25 cents into thousands of dollars. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a blast learning about these coins, and I hope you did too. If you find one of these rare quarters after watching this video, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more amazing coin stories and crazy treasure hunts like this one, make sure you destroy that subscribe button, like and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. We'll see you in the next video.